Guys, I'm Nathan and you are watching Kneel Before Sod. So do you know that nostalgic feeling you get when you haven't touched a video game for a really long time and then you decide to go back to it and discover how much fun you had playing with it? Yeah, that's why we are here. Not because of the feeling, but because we are here to take a look at Perfect Dark. One of my all-time favorite video games. Oh my god, I would spend hours with this. Imagine the amount of homework I had to do in high school that never got done because of this game. Of course, I didn't touch it for a while because I went on vacation one year and my dog got a hold of the AV cable. There was an eagle that came down and he took my Monopoly board, so I thought, you know what, fuck this. I had Fez and Kelso and Hyde. Kelso wanted to ride down some rapids, or no, it was a hill, that's what it was. So Perfect Dark is a first-person shooter that was developed by Rare, the same people that created GoldenEye for the Nintendo 64, which this game is also for the Nintendo 64. And in the game, you play as Joanna Dark, otherwise known as Perfect Dark. She's a secret agent that worked for this institute, and they are rivals with this evil corporation, so she's trying to uncover the conspiracy that's going on with them. But this whole game is surrounding the structure that this game is set in the future, and you have these two alien races that are battling each other. So this game is full of aliens and robots and starships and all kinds of other cool shit. So imagine all the things you loved about GoldenEye for the 64 except revamped and has become much better and much more enjoyable. There's greater content, better gameplay. Every mission in this game is so fascinating and awesome. And this is the real first game on Nintendo 64 where you have to actually use stealth. And I am one for stealth. As long as there's stealth kills. Stealth takedowns are just, I fucking hate them. This game holds a variety of weapons that are all very unique and are used in their own way. You got the handguns, the rifles, SMGs, alien technology, and they are just all very enjoyable to use. Especially when you're doing multiplayer death matches, because that is where the fun kicks in. Knocking out your friends, them getting pissed at you. It's like, hey, look at this, I am awesome. But besides the gameplay, the game does create a much darker atmosphere for an original story. Hence why Dark is in the name, Perfect Dark. One thing that people really hate about GoldenEye was that when characters were talking, there was dialogue that you had to read. Nobody was speaking it, so you're like, oh, I don't want to read, I just want to just kill stuff. Perfect Dark, however, uses actual cutscenes with voice actors, so there's nothing to read. Well, I mean, there is reading, but not in the sense where you have to follow the story by reading dialogue. Because the voice actors are bringing these characters to life, you have come up with a crop of some of the most memorable badasses you've ever seen in video games. Joanna is the primary character of this game that you play as, and she is a strong female woman, or just throughout this entire game. She doesn't take crap from anybody, she goes balls deep in whatever she has to do. Halfway through the game, you team up with one of the members of the little alien race. His real name, I can't remember if the game explains, but he just goes by the name Elvis, and he sounds like this high-pitched Yoda. Between the two of them, they have to take out this group of villains that are very menacing and under control of the great evil alien race. They're called Sketters. They're like these lizard things. They remind me of biological forms of the Ed 209 from RoboCop, except that they're full-on alien species that will do anything to kill you. Guys, in the long run, Perfect Dark stands the test of time. You can still enjoy the game very much today as you did when it came out, I think back in 2000. You will have fun with the action, the drama, the humor, the countless failing of missions, because that's a big part of this game. And with that, I will say this game is definitely worth checking out if you have a Nintendo 64. If not, then find an emulator online. My favorite game animation is when you're playing against other people, you see their characters and their guns, literally the characters are just holding their guns straight out, and it's like, this is the cool thing. Alright guys, that's it for this video, so subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, like the video, and I will see you guys on the next video.